So another start to another week. It's Monday morning, and we are. In fact, I don't even know what date we're on, to be honest. Let me just check. Just done some yoga in the garden, so I've got to save my yoga. Let's have a look. What day we're on? Monday the 24th. Okay. So we've been back now from the European Multisport Championships for over a week, and as you probably saw from the video I put up on YouTube earlier this week, we had a great time. It was a really well organised event with, as you would expect from a multisport event, everything you could think of, and it was fantastic. Portuguese really know how to put on an event, and especially the little town or city, I guess, I don't know what it was, city or town of Combois in Portugal was an idyllic setting. Old and new town with a river running through it, and yeah, the course, as you probably saw from the video also, was pretty perfect, and the weather was really kind to us, if not really a little bit hot for the athletes. But as a spectator, I loved it. Loved every minute of it. Loved meeting all the age groupers that we've had on the podcast. Too many to name. I mean, even when we've come away and I've been watching the results, there's been people that I missed that were actually there when we were there. And also I've been watching throughout the week when they've done the cross triathlons and duathlons, and also the middle distance and the longer distances towards the weekend. So well done everybody who raced. I hope you had as good a time as I did. It was absolutely brilliant. That said, we're back, and some not very good news at the minute. It just seems that I'm going from injury to injury. It started off well over a year ago, last April, when I had an Achilles issue. It wasn't a tear, just a pull. And as you know from the podcast, if you've listened to the podcast or you've watched any of the videos on this channel, I hate barking on about being ill. Well, not even ill, just not fit, because it doesn't do me any good talking about it all the time. But it's just been one thing after another this last year, 18 months, and yet again I was at the track on Saturday. I knew I'd had a bit of an issue with my hamstring 2 weeks ago before we flew out to Portugal at the track, and stopped straight away when it happened, and iced it and done the usual, and then rested it and didn't do anything till I think it was probably the Thursday. Then I went for a run. Did the run course actually. I think I put a little video about the run course on. Anyway, pulled it then, got 2.5k in and pulled it. So again, that was me out, and I was hobbling around the rest of the time we were in Portugal. So that was that. So didn't do anything until when did we go for a run? Last Thursday, so it was a week. I didn't do anything for a week. Iced it, rested it, and I've done nothing at all. I've not swam. I went out on the bike a couple of times, that's about it. So because the run was okay on the Thursday, we went out for a gentle 5k, didn't feel anything, no issues. Decided that I would go back to the track on Saturday morning. Well, one lap in, after doing the warm-ups, one lap in, that was it. It just twinged again, so instantly stopped. And that's where I am. It's just so frustrating. Did go out for a 2-hour bike ride yesterday, and that was absolutely fine, didn't feel a thing. And I've just done a bit of yoga in the garden this morning, and that was absolutely fine as well. I haven't felt anything. But so what I've decided to do, there's a clinic in Louth. It's not been open long, and it's sports therapy and wellness. So I'm going to get myself booked in there just to get a check out and see what's causing all these string of injuries that I'm having. and hopefully we can get to the bottom of it and get it sorted, and I can get back to running and get back to fitness, and then in turn, and I know this is all going to take time, get back to trying to qualify for age group, because that's what we love doing. So that's just a little update of where we are. Very, very frustrating, and I'm dealing with it mentally as best I can. Great thing about multisport is that you can do other things. So this morning I'm going to go for a swim, first swim in over a week, or probably 2 weeks actually. And then later on in a week I'll try and run again, see how that goes. But yeah, it's just frustrating, all these injuries, and I hate harping on about it, and I didn't really want to do this video, but I thought for my own peace of mind, to talk about it, talk about it to a YouTube channel is probably better than bleating on to everybody that I know, all the training guys and stuff, just to get it off my chest. But dealing with it mentally, I think I'm dealing with it alright. I'm getting used to being injured now and not being able to run, which is so frustrating when you love running. I mean, I've got friends and teammates who really don't like running very much, and just watching them run and I can't is, again, it's so frustrating when you can't do something that you love. But there you go, that's it, that's the way it is. You just got to get on, and like I say, the beauty about multisport is that we've got 3 sports plus strength training and conditioning that we can aim for, and that's what we're going to do, continue to do so, to try and get back. So thanks for watching this, much appreciated. Oh, and by the way, we've got, while I was out in Portugal, we got more guests to come on the podcast, because I was really struggling, like I said in the last podcast with Mrs. C, number 100, that I couldn't get any guests to come on. We sort of like dried up, and I didn't really know whether I was going to continue or not. So while I was out there, I met some great age group athletes, and today, this afternoon, we've got our first interview that's come from that, which is an Irish guy. Irish guy was over in Portugal racing, so look out for that one. That'll be 101, and then I've got 2 or 3 more lined up, so that's good news. We can continue. And if you're an age grouper and you do watch this and you'd like to share your story, please do get in touch, either in the comments below or direct messages or email us, and yeah, just get in touch and we'll get something sorted out, because obviously I can't continue the podcast without you guys, so it would be really cool, and it would be such a shame to stop it, having heard so many good reviews while we were away of people who've been inspired by all the stories. So yeah, do get in touch. So thank you for watching. Hope you're all well and fit, and your race season's going to plan, and yeah, we'll see you again soon. And check out some of those podcasts, because they are really worth listening to. All right, thanks a lot. See you soon.